Oh, hi there, people. This is Pede here again, back with more Battlefield 3, this time a team deathmatch, and once again on Sharqi Peninsula. I should buy a condo here, spend a lot of time. When I play team deathmatch, it's primarily to get better with my gun skills. But late events have kind of shown, or the latest gameplays have shown, that it's not really necessarily the skills with the guns that gets me killed or makes me lose gunfights. It's awareness and map movement. So those are things I want to work on. I saw DCRU Colin in one of his latest videos about how he's changing his sensitivity and the way to aim. And he's not using his wrist anymore, but the entire forearm. And I can see the logic in using your forearm and turning down the sensitivity. My sensitivity is pretty low already, so I've tried to maybe aim a bit more with the forearm. This is heart rate. Ugh. Spawn invincibility for the loss. So I try to aim to move the mouse with my forearm instead of my hand. In this gameplay, at least, it's I take a couple of stupid deaths because of that, but don't we all? And also, I watched a video by LevelCap, a couple of videos, and I think it was RivaLxfactor actually. Sorry, RivaLxfactor, where he talks about the mouse sensitivity and how to fire your gun. So I try to. I'm really used to burst firing from Battlefield Bad Company 2, but now I'm trying to make longer bursts, but still bursts, so I get my so the gun settles. Outsmart a guy. Boom. That was a prime example of listening to the audio. Minimap, audio, the kill feed. So combining those two things from Colin and from RivaLxfactor, I have my work cut out here. And also trying to don't have all sides of me exposed. I am carefully moving around the map. I'm not running around corners here, as you see. It makes that means I really don't have. One of my problems that I mentioned earlier is that I couldn't find the concentrations, and taking all these things into account, like map movements and how I aim, I really struggle to keep up with the game, the pace of the game. This is an example where I should probably have burst, because my gun was all over the place, and I was a bit too exposed. Thankfully he was as well. He got one shot in on me, dead cert. But thankfully, not in the upper torso, not in the neck, not in the head. So I was left with 5% health and I could finish him off. Yeah. So I'm running the M416 here because I've been running the M16A3 a lot, and I think it's time to try a new gun. Not because the M16A3 isn't good enough for me. It's just that you really need to be able to master all the guns. So I'm running the M416 with the suppressor, foregrip, and holographic scope. And that was a prime example of me not acquiring my target enough. I wasted too many bullets on him, and when the other guy came, I was dead cert. And that was because I was dragging my aim. And I was dragging my aim because I was using my forearm to move the mouse. And now it's getting a bit technical. And for you people who've working at IKEA, you'll probably drool. But my table makes my arm move slow. It's kind of stuck. So I think I'm going to need something fancy. Something nice. A really nice cloth or something. Because my mouse mat is... Or maybe I should get a new moisturizer. Because my arm is dragging when I'm aiming. Ugh. Can you believe that? How the hell did video gaming turn so gay? fucking interior decoration and moisturizers. Oh well. But it's all things that come into play. Because my arm isn't moving smooth enough across the table. Oh god. Oh, the excuses, hey? So that's something I need to I need to focus on when I'm dragging my aim, so I don't... So I get... Now, this is stupid. Running. I was rushing for a kill. And I got picked up. And the only thing I was thinking about in my head is... Don't rush for the kill. And still I did it. And I thought, when I get around this corner, I gotta pre-fire him. But... But I really think that the advice that Colin's... well, the thing Colin talks about in his latest video, and I will of course link it in my descriptions, and the RivaLxfactor video, I think you should work on. It kind of gives you the advantage to set up your gear. You know, playing on the console is just it's plug and play, and that's nice and that's easy. But this is a bit more complicated. You've got so many things to tweak that can give you an advantage. And here I'm just getting confused because of the audio. I cannot find this guy, and I'm wondering it is. And this is one of the things that's I think there's a bit of a problem with Battlefield 3 is if they're on top of you, you can hear them just as close as they're in the room next to you. Just as clear. And he's not up here, which means he's just... Oh, there he is. Hi. Luckily for me. So if he was standing right on top of me, I could hear the audio like he was in the room next to me. The directional sounds are not always good, so don't rely on them too much. And here we double team attack this guy. So, to round up, I am mostly concentrating on my movement here. And watching my minimap and make sure that I'm not exposed on all four sides at any given time. And it works out kind of neat. I'm actually doing pretty well, if I say so. So I take one death right off the bat that I edited out because that was just me standing in the middle of the street getting my dome taken out, and I should have died there, but frankly I did. And I really think that it has a lot to do with the way I move in this round. That I don't rush for my confrontations. That I make sure that... This is dumb. No, that was okay. And I don't rush for my concentrations. That I take my time. When I eventually get better, I can rush all the fucking... I can rush my fucking heart out if I want to. But, again, one of those instances where I really couldn't get my arm with me for the aim. That was dragging my aim. So, I don't know. I gotta work on that. Maybe it's a sensitivity issue. I don't know. Anyways, the game is kind of wrapping up here. So, to reiterate, movement. Don't have all four sides exposed. Burst aiming, burst firing, like I'm doing here, into a metal case. And sensitivity. A high sensitivity is not necessarily a good thing. So, the game's wrapping up here. I get taken out for the final time. And I'm just trying to find the last kill here. Which I of course don't do. So, check out the videos I'll put in the description. And I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you all later. See yas.